Hello. Welcome to Friendship Moments. We're so happy you're watching our videos, and we're hoping you're receiving a blessing from them. And if you want to leave a comment or hit the like button, we sure would appreciate it. If you're ever in the area with the little church by the road here at Friendship Baptist, please stop by. We'd love to have you. You may come in as a stranger, but I promise you'll leave as a friend. Today, my devotional comes from John, chapter 18, verses 10 and 11. And it says, it is written, "Then Simon Peter, who had a sword, drew it and struck the high priest's servant, cutting off his right ear. And the servant's name was Malchus. Now Jesus commanded Peter, 'Put away your sword. Shall I not drink of the cup my Father has given me?'" Well, Peter, he kind of acts impulsively and he acts very violently, trying to defend Jesus by human strength. Now, John is the only gospel writer who names both Peter and Malchus, emphasizing the eyewitness nature of the account. Now, Peter's action shows loyalty, but it's misguided, and he misunderstands Jesus' mission. Now, Jesus immediately stops Peter. The phrase, "put away your sword," shows that Jesus rejects violence as a means of advancing God's kingdom. Now, his mission is not political, and it's certainly not military. Jesus is saying that his arrest, his suffering, and his crucifixion, they are not accidents. They're a part of God's plan, and that's God's plan of salvation. Now, he's willing to accept this path, and Jesus chooses obedience over self-defense. Now, Peter, he reacts emotionally, and Jesus responds faithfully. Jesus is not a victim. He's a willing Savior. Now, Peter, he tries to save Jesus, but Jesus is actually preparing to save the world. Today, we're tempted to respond with anger and arguments and sometimes retaliation. But Jesus reminds us that God's work is not accomplished through force, harsh words, or manipulation, but through faith, truth, and of course, by love. In our lives, obedience may involve suffering, waiting, or sacrifice. But faith means trusting God's plan, even when it doesn't make sense or it just seems unfair. Now, when emotions runs high, believers are called to pause and to pray and respond with Christ-like restraint. Or might God be asking us to put down our sword today and to trust him instead? It's kind of a side note to this. John doesn't say that Jesus healed Malchus like the other Gospels do. But had Jesus not healed Malchus, Peter would have been arrested, he would have been charged, and most likely he would have been executed. But Jesus saved Peter, and he saved Peter for a reason. And he's got a reason for you the same. He's got a plan for your life. All you got to do is listen and be obedient. I want to thank you and have a blessed day.